I call up Brett Hudson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It's a pleasure to rise in support of the Children's Young Persons and Their Families Advocacy Workforce and Age Settings Amendment Bill in this, its second reading. The bill will extend the state's responsibility for the care and protection of young people. It follows on from and is in fact the government's response to the expert panel's final report of the Modernising Child, Youth and Family released on the 7th of April. It's important to note, Mr Speaker, this represents the first steps in the actions the government will take to reform a system that is, and set of services that are in much need of reform, a system that currently does not place the child and the child's needs at the centre of what it does and how it goes about doing the things it is set to do. What the bill will do is it will extend state responsibility for the care and protection of vulnerable young people until they reach their 18th birthday. Importantly, it will ensure that those vulnerable young people are able to express their views and to have those views considered as part of decision-making, not only in their individual cases, but also in the development of departmental services and of policy. It will establish a youth advocacy service, and it will permit a broader range of professionals to carry out functions under the Act. Mr Speaker, the reason this as a first step or set of first steps comes about is because the report and the review and the report have shown that the system we have had for some years fails in that it has, we believe, the wrong focus. It does not have those vulnerable children at the heart of the perspectives it takes, the decisions it makes and the actions that flow from that. It simply doesn't meet the needs of vulnerable children as they move into adulthood. It is fragmented, it lacks clear accountability, and it is not organised around that common purpose of the child at the centre. This represents a set of first steps to change that. I commend this bill to the House.